I recently visited Vietnam and I absolutely loved this trip. In this video, I'll be showing you places you can eat from when you visit Ho Chi Minh City. I categorize them as per the local cuisine, Michelin selected, Indian of course, and must visit restaurants. I'll be taking you through the 5 restaurants, 3 cafes, 3 chain restaurants, and 3 dessert spots that I tried during my trip, so you have plenty of options to choose from. First up, we have the Viet Kitchen, which is where I had breakfast every day. Every day, I looked forward to my iced Vietnamese coconut coffee along with the Vietnamese dish of the day, and all the days the food was great. I tried the traditional Banh Mi, which you must try when you visit Vietnam, and you can opt for the tofu one if you're a vegetarian. I also tried the Vietnamese pho, which was super comforting, but something which you can just have probably once since the flavors are quite mild. Next, I tried this Vietnamese dish called Banh Xeo, which is like a crispy crepe with a non-veg filling drizzled with Vietnamese fish sauce and served with salad leaves. This was pretty good too. If you're not in the mood to try local dishes, Thai food can be a good option since it's quite tasty and comforting. So whenever we visited any malls and couldn't decide on what to eat, we would opt for a Thai restaurant. If you're a vegetarian, you'll need to search for pure chai or vegan restaurants since most restaurants have very few vegetarian dishes, and the ones that we ordered ended up having either egg, chicken, or fish sauce, so that defeated the purpose. We came across this restaurant recommended in the Michelin guide, and it really is worth visiting. The dragon fruit cooler was amazing, and these were the best vegetarian spring rolls I have ever tried. I ended the meal with some complimentary herbal tea, and that was all for this restaurant. How many days into your trip do you start craving Indian food? After 4 days, we headed to this Indian restaurant craving for some roti sabzi, and it felt like an old school Indian restaurant, which was great. We also tried some biryani, which was fabulous. Cafe culture is huge in Vietnam, so of course you must visit their cafes. Most cafes are in a 4-5 story building, which means you have to climb a lot of stairs. Many of these buildings don't even have elevators, so make sure you check out the location before visiting. We visited Cafe Haro during lunchtime, and they only had toast and beverages, but the vibe of the cafe was like sitting in someone's house. The passion fruit soda was so good that I ordered this at the next cafe, but the taste was unmatched. One thing I noticed here was that the breads are slightly sweeter, so you may want to keep this in mind before ordering. One thing you'll notice in every person's hand, in Ho Chi Minh at least, whether it's your cab driver, a local on their morning walk, or someone heading to work, is a plastic cup with coffee or some other beverage. The cafe apartment building is one of the iconic landmarks in Vietnam, where the whole building is filled with cafes of all kinds. Again, there was a lot of climbing of stairs, but this one at least had an elevator, although you have to pay to avail its service. We went to McDonald's to actually have their fries, but they also had matcha McFlurry, which seemed pretty good. I went to Bread Talk to try their Japanese cheesecake, but these custard cakes looked amazing, so you can check these out too. Fooklong is like the local Starbucks, which was decent, and I even tried their mooncakes, which actually looks better than it tastes, but it's probably an acquired taste. Now for the sweetest part. I would suggest you to visit Circle K, which is actually a convenience store which has some unique food products. I've even posted a reel on Instagram, so you can check out my page for more Vietnam recommendations. Maison Maro is a gourmet Vietnamese chocolate company, so of course you should visit this place. You can also taste their chocolates before purchasing, and I would recommend their chocolate dipped mandarins, which were indulgent. They also have a cafe with some gorgeous desserts, but I was in the mood for some ice cream, but it ended up looking better than it tasted. I'm sure their other desserts may be better. And that's almost everything I ate in Vietnam, but there's a lot more that I want to share with you. So until then, come on for watching, and I'll meet you in my next video. Bye.